Every morning, you wake up, brush your teeth, check your phone, and maybe grab a cup of coffee. But have you ever stopped to think about how these small, everyday actions shape your entire life? Today, we're diving into the fascinating science of habits. What are they, how they work, and why they play such a huge role in defining who you are? Let's get started. A habit is a routine or behavior that you repeat so often it becomes automatic. Habits are your brain's way of saving energy. Instead of making decisions every moment of the day, your brain creates shortcuts, patterns of behavior that require less thought over time. Every habit has three parts: the cue, the routine, and the reward. For example, if you see your phone light up, that would be your cue. Then you can check your notifications, which would be routine, and then you get a dopamine hit from the message, like a reward. Over time, your brain learns to repeat the cycle automatically. But here's the thing, your habits aren't just things that you do, they're a big part of who you really are. Think about it. If you consistently read books, you become a reader. If you work out regularly, you identify as fit. On the flip side, negative habits can also shape your identity, like being late all the time or procrastinating. Every habit you build reinforces a version of yourself. The more you act a certain way, the more your brain solidifies that behavior into your identity. How does this work? Your habits are controlled by a part of your brain called the basal ganglia. This region is responsible for automatic behaviors. But here's the thing, once a habit is formed, it's hard to forget because your brain creates neural pathways to repeat the behavior. The more you repeat a habit, the stronger the neural connections become. This is called neuroplasticity. It's why bad habits are so hard to break, but it's also how you can create new, positive ones. Big changes don't come from huge actions, they come from small, consistent habits. Say you have a goal or want to see results. If you start with 1% today, and you stay consistent over the course of a few months or even weeks, eventually that habit will form and it'll become easier to do over and over again, eventually leading to those goals or results that you wanted to see. Think of habits like dominoes. Push over one tiny habit and it could lead to massive results over time. Say if you want to be healthier, start with a 5-minute walk every day. If you want to be more productive, write just one sentence a day. These tiny wins build momentum and lead to bigger changes down the line. But what about breaking bad habits? Remember that habit loop that we were talking about? Cue, routine, and reward? To break a habit, you don't have to eliminate the loop. Instead, replace a routine with something positive. For example, if stress makes you reach for a snack, try replacing it with a deep breathing or a quick walk. The reward stays the same, but the behavior changes. Here's the most exciting part. Habits compound over time. Think of them like interest in a bank account. One small positive habit may not seem like much today, but over months and years, it can completely transform your life. This is what James Clear calls a 1% rule in his book Atomic Habits. If you improve by just 1% every day, you'll be 37 times better by the end of the year. Pretty amazing, right? So how do you build habits that stick? Here are 3 quick tips. Number 1, you want to start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Focus on one tiny habit at a time, that 1%. Number 2, stack habits. Attach a new habit to something you already do. For example, do 10 push-ups right after brushing your teeth. Number 3, track progress. Use a habit tracker or a simple calendar to mark your success. Seeing your streak grow is a great motivator. Your habits are the building blocks of your life. They shape your identity, your success, and even your happiness. The best part, you have the power to choose them. Start small, stay consistent, and watch as those tiny actions transform who you are. What habits are you trying to build or break right now? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you stay to the end, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more tips on creating the life that you want. Until next time, stay consistent and keep growing. Bye.